What's up, guys? Yes, it's me back again, Jay the Renegade, and I am coming at you today with some console reviews about the game of Chief Keef. Now, I'm gonna start off with the game because that's the one I seen first. I didn't pay for those tickets because I was working that night, and coincidentally, I was working his event. So let me just break it down to you right now, JC on the game Taylor. I'm not going to give you any glitz or glam and give you an introduction like I did Bryson Tiller because what you did was not glittery or glamorous at all. So basically, guys, the game had a show at Club Nokia. I believe it was January 8th. Don't quote me. Look it up yourself. There's a thing called Google. Now, he had a show at Club Nokia. I was working that night. Your girl landed a little gig there. So, I was working that night and, everybody came, showed up and showed off for the game. He had his little introduction artists. It was about like 5 or 6 of them. I want to say it was about 10 because it was a list of intro artists. Get it how you fit in, do your thing. Fine. I'm outside working, checking folks' bags, make sure they don't bring in nothing crazy, doing my job. And people came dressed, honey. People came up in that show ready to see the game turn up and turn out. Now, he was recording for a whatever film production that he had going on. And okay, fine. That's good and dandy. You probably got some little shit going on where you want people to see and release. That's good. One thing you will not do, though, is disappoint your fans. Now, I've been rocking with the game since he first came out. When he was with G Unit and stuff. His first album, yes, I deals with it. A few of his albums later on, it's like, okay, yes, a few songs I rock with. Okay, yeah, this is cool. But y'all know he had a recent album come out, right? Let's get into it. Now, this ain't no album review. This is a show review. He did not perform any songs off of that new album. My dude, you are in LA. How dare you not perform the song with you and Kendrick? Now, granted the fact that Kendrick might not have been there. Okay, fine. But you can at least still do your part. Because when your DJ played that song, the intro, the crowd went wild. As they are supposed to do. And as they wanted to. You want to know why? Because they like that song off of your new album. But you guys, you want to know what the game did? The game told his DJ, cut it, cut it, cut it. This is not that type of night. Excuse me? I was like, Houseway, how is this not that type of night? You just put out this album. You should give your fans the new song. But no, Mr. Turnup over here wants to not do that because he think he Mr. Big Boss Dog, and it's like, bruh, sit the fuck down. We see you on the gram doing your shit, but when it's time to show up and do your actual job, you failed. And I am writing your ass up right now. Guys, 15 minutes after the game got on stage, people were leaving. Oh, and let me remind you, or just inform you, that he was late. Late. An hour and a half late. Now, granted, I wasn't tripping off the fact that he was late, but I got some inside tea, honey, because I work there. Now, apparently, this wasn't the first time you've done this. The game. This hasn't been your first roundabout. So you are notorious for showing up late. Granted, the fact that you might not want to stay there all night. But honey, listen. If you don't want to stay there all night, show up early or even just show up on time and leave early. It's simple. It's simple. It's simple. It's not hard. Rocket science is not involved in this. You show up on time, you leave early. This is your job. That's how this works. You don't show up late and then leave at the time you're supposed to leave. What part of this ass do you think that you could just run around and be like, oh, it's cool? Explain. Explain. Now, let me tell y'all what he did that took me by surprise. Me by surprise. That has me telling you guys this. You know, he keeps the crowd rocking and he does his thing. Totally fine. But what you will not do, Jason, the Game Taylor, you will not perform your old songs twice. Yes. Yes. You didn't think nobody caught that, but honey, I did, because that is my job. To catch all that little shit, honey, and I caught it all. Gathered it, boo-boo. And I stuffed it in my pocket and held it for today. Do you know how fucking rude that shit is? Don't nobody want to hear that shit twice? It's just like a DJ playing the same song again. This is not the fucking radio, my nigga. You are live and direct on stage. But given the fact that you are on stage, and you know how artists do, they give their little, spills here and there, and they talk to the crowd, and you do your thing. This nigga wanted to instigate a fight. You're putting people's lives in danger. What are you doing? Do you know that my little ass snuck inside of there because I had to go to the bathroom? But I was really just trying to get my picture for the snap. And I did that. But I also was able to stay long enough to see that he was instigating a fight. When I walked my ass back outside, not even a few minutes outside, some man want to jump off the motherfucking balcony and land on some complete random lady. Like, mind blowing in all of its realness. It was the craziest night I've ever experienced. Out of all the shows I've ever been to, the Game show was crazy. And I've been to several Travis Scott shows, and I've never seen no one dive off of a balcony onto another human being to where EMS had to be called. What is this? That's how you know the Game got a nice crowd and he got people coming up, showing out, and doing wild shit. But for the Game to come and perform songs twice, old songs, old. How dare you? How dare you? It's not like you performed a new song. You performed old shit, and I don't appreciate that. Like I said, 15 minutes after he got on stage, niggas was leaving because you was late. Have some respect for your fans. Okay? Now, Chief Keef, same for you. Respect for your fans' time. This nigga Chief Keef was 2 hours late. What the fuck? Why? Granted, I heard that Madonna didn't get on stage until 3 hours. She had her people waiting for 3 hours. But it's Madonna. And motherfuckers was pissed about that too, because ain't nobody got time for that. None whatsoever. We are not here to stand around and listen to your DJ play whatever the fuck. We are not here to listen to the soundtrack of Kids Bop. We're not here for it. We're here to see you live, in charge, owning the stage. We paid our coins out of our own pocket to see you. And you want to be late? Chief Keef, you didn't have a reason to be late. At all. Whatever you was doing, because I checked the gram. I took my little brother to your concert because he's the fan. I like a few songs. Can count on the hand how many songs of yours that I like and get down with. But he's a fan. Little nigga is 14 years old. Fan. And I took him to go see you. And the homie Mars at FlightLifeMars.com. The homie did one of your shows and you get the crowd rocking. But I couldn't even experience that because you were late. And by the time it got For your ass to already been on stage, my little brother, your fan, was ready to go. He told me, all right, I seen Fredo Santana, Chief Keef already on stage. They performed 2 songs. Let's go. What you want me to do? Okay, we out of here. We are out. We out of here. That's exactly what happened. How your opening acts do a great job, keep the crowd rocking, and you still show up 2 hours late. Fam, whatever you had to do, like I said, you could have did it at the show. Whoever that you needed to be there could have met your ass up there at the show, and you could have been there to do whatever it is you needed to do. I don't appreciate lateness when it comes to artists. Granted, when I seen Travis Scott for his late night show at 11 o'clock, he got on stage between 11:15 and 11:30. Okay, I can do that, because when you have a bomb ass DJ keeping the crowd going, you don't have to worry about me getting bored. And that's what happened at Chief Keef's show. For an entire 45 minutes almost, you got this whack ass DJ playing songs all the way through, and you can see on the horizon of the crowd that everyone was done. We are not here getting hype. But as soon as Chief Keef DJ came on around 11:30, you had opening acts open at 8 o'clock, and you want to show up at 11:40, 11:45, almost midnight, and it's an all-ages show, and this little nigga got to get to school, and you want to show up late? How rude. Rude. It's rude. And I don't play that shit. You gonna have an all-ages show, your ass is gonna be on time. And if you don't want to be on time and stay the whole time there, don't show up late. Like I said for the game, you show up on time and you leave early. Don't pull that bullshit no more from neither one of you. And the rest of you artists out there that like to be late, pull that shit again while I'm there outside. Shut your shit down. Don't have it. You want a good review? Be on time.